Hello friends, in this video we are going to explain our good experience during our latest trip to Bali. We started our trip from Cochin via Abu Dhabi since it was my free ticket, and on the way we have met Anjali at the airport and Shihab on the flight as well. Once we landed in Abu Dhabi, we had another connection flight to Bali, Indonesia, which was a 777 airport, and the experience was very nice. Also, we met my ex-colleague Leo at the airport in Abu Dhabi. It was an overnight flight, so the kids had night sleep on board, and we landed morning 11 o'clock in Bali. When you go to Bali, a few things you have to ensure that you need to arrange your e-visa in advance. That is because to reduce your waiting time at the airport. Otherwise, you can issue a visa at the airport, but it takes long to wait there, fill different forms and all. Make sure you have your e-visa arranged. If you have electronic passport, you can pass through the e-gates, or you have a separate manual counters there with immigration staff. Make sure you have your arrival cards filled, given the QR code here. That is an important document you require there. Yes, again you will have to fill it up after arriving at the airport, or you can see the queue over there. This is the line you will have to wait once you land there. Those who are with electronic passport, these e-visa counters can be utilized. We have booked our airport transfers through welcomepickups.com and checked into Hotel Shanti, and the hotel welcomed us with a fruit basket. Day 1, we started our trip to Mount Batur, which is one of the 127 active volcanoes of Indonesia, and also it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. One thing you have to keep in mind in Bali is the traffic. They have a good heritage and good, rich culture, and you can see everywhere some ceremonies every day. You can see this procession of Hindu religion, and you be mindful of the traffic because of such ceremonies blocking your the road and vehicles. On the way to Mount Batur, we have stopped at Gianya region for coffee and tea tasting. This area is very fertile and they have many coffee and tea plantations here.
This photo is where we have tea and coffee. This one all already sweet, except Bali coffee without sugar. And you already mix with crystal honey, coffee, soya cream, and brown sugar. And you also have extra stuff. This is the red ginger tea. For the taste more spicy. Here is the red ginger and this one the normal ginger. Here this is cassava chips from tapioca.
Tapioca chips seasoned with turmeric. Wide variety of teas here and some chips. I have tried all of the tea and coffee. The one I liked the most was turmeric tea. That was very nice. And also I like the ginger tea. It was perfect. And the coffee varieties also I've tried. Mangosteen coffee, avocado coffee, all were like outstanding. I also got a chance to try the expensive coffee in the world, Kopi Luwak, which was not free. Like you have to pay 65,000 Indonesian rupiah for that. But it was one of a kind experience, so that I didn't want to miss. So this is the king of coffee, Kopi Luwak. This animal is known as luwak or mountain civet, which eats the Arabica seeds, and from its excretion they clean and collect the coffee beans. They skin it and they roast it. I think 45 minutes they roast, and you can see they skin this one and collect the beans. Look at those beans, and grind it to get fine texture powder, which they use to make the Kopi Luwak. This is the most expensive coffee in the world because of the unique production process. We continued our journey to Mount Batur. The climate was very nice. It was 18 degrees centigrade down the valley. We have also booked a 4-wheel drive jeep trekking to view the sunset from Mount Batur through Get Your Guide app. It was one of a kind experience. was quite a bumpy ride. Once we reached on top, we could see the scenery around, also the lava falls, which is now frozen into stones. My son has packed few pieces as souvenirs. We couldn't see the sunset due to bad weather, but it was an awesome experience. On day two, we visited Bali Bird Park and Command Safari Park. I've uploaded two different videos. Please check the description for the links. Frankly speaking, you need 2 days to cover each of these attractions. So please, when you plan to visit Bali, plan accordingly. After that, we had nice seafood dinner at the city and went back to the hotel. Day three was Sunday, so we got up in the morning and went to the church. After that, we went to Nusa Penida Island in a fast boat. Good morning. From Sanur Port to Nusa Penida, we have booked a ferry through 12goasia.com and we have visited Kaling Beach and Inja Billabong and Broken Beach there. Evening after sunset, we got checked into our resort, which is Ankle Resort on the eastern side of the island. I got up early morning to view the sunrise and it was more than beautiful. This is a villa we have stayed in and it's a single room villa with a sitting area and it's pool facing. They have also regular rooms in this resort. Breakfast was included and it was awesome, and you have the choices for breakfast. You can choose your menu. The Ankle Resort is sea facing and there is a nice beach in front of the resort where my son had many collectibles from the beach. There were coral pieces and shells, crabs, you name it. Nusa Penida is a big island actually, and you need at least a day or two. If you want to relax and see, take time out here, then spend at least 2 to 3 days to cover all the attractions. Baba, join. That cover our day 5 at Bali and last day at Nusa Penida. Overall, it was a memorable experience. More than attractions, the people are very humble here. They're very respectful and down to earth. That's why people do come back to Bali.